Aries, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Bree and this is a channel all about love and self-growth. So this is going to be a reading for the second half of June. I hope you guys are all doing well so far. The energy has already been pretty wild, so I hope you guys are all doing okay. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I've already meditated, shuffled, and pulled the cards, so we're all ready to go. But before I start, I did want to say thank you so much to all of you who have liked, commented, shared, subscribed. You guys already know how much it means to me, and just know that I read everything, even if I don't respond. So thank you. And also, private readings are still on sale and will only be on sale until the end of the month, so definitely take advantage if that's something that you're interested in. So let's go ahead and get started with the reading. Bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse. So I feel like the energy that, or the space that you guys were in at the beginning of the month, you're starting to come down from that, and you're now starting to really settle into the energy and really have a better idea of what is going on. Okay, now this top row here is going to be for Aries. The bottom is going to be for the person who you're watching this video for. Definitely listen to both, and you know, the messages may be backwards, so keep that in mind. Now, Aries, your current energy, we have the Star. And you guys know this is my favorite card. Right now, Aries, I feel like you have had such a big breakthrough. Like, you now understand that you may not exactly know how things are going to happen, but if you just have faith, they happen, okay? So you guys may be seeing a lot of situations occur in your life, or things coming up in your life that maybe at one point in time you would have stressed out or made a big deal about, but now you're just like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going with the flow. I know that eventually I will get what it is that I want. It's just that right now there's work that I need to do, okay? And this definitely transfers over into the way that you view the relationship, because we have the Temperance card. So, like I said, a lot of you guys are starting to realize, okay, maybe I have a little bit more work to do than I thought. And a lot of you guys are taking this time to really do some inner work, some self-healing, which is beautiful, because by healing yourself, by working on yourself, by making yourself better, you are going to keep attracting really good things into your life. When you are vibrating on the right level, you are going to be attracting people in your life who are also vibrating on the right level. And that goes back to the Star. It's like, okay, I may not have what I want. I may not know what's going on, but I'm just going to remain positive. And I know that by working on myself and doing my healing and staying positive, that is going to give me the outcome that I want. Okay? So in your connections overall, we have the 8 of Wands. So if you haven't been talking to your partner, a lot of you guys are going to start hearing from them, okay? If not, this is that you are going to start receiving lots of insights about how to proceed within your situation, okay? So what you guys need to do is you really need to be open to receiving guidance from whoever you receive your guidance from, okay? From that higher self. Like, allow those messages to really come in, really listen to them, integrate them, and keep going, okay? The challenge is the Judgment card in the reverse. So, listen. If you're in this boat here, where the person who you're watching this video for is contacting you, and they are trying to win you over or tell you something that they know is going to make you feel better, take a second. Take a second, okay? Listen to what they have to say. Yes, acknowledge what they have to say. Hear them out. But don't forget who you are, okay? Don't forget what you stand for. Don't forget what you're worth. Don't forget what you deserve, okay? So even if you are communicating with this person, if they are not up to your standards, then they don't deserve an apology, okay? They don't deserve it. You have to, this is a time where you have to start standing up for yourself. You have to start standing up for what you believe. And just because, you know, you may have feelings for someone and whatnot, that doesn't mean that you automatically need to start, you know, that you need to lower yourself to accommodate them. Does that make sense? Like, you need to start being the one who is in charge of your emotions and your actions. And if people are coming to the table and they're bringing you energy that does not match yours, that isn't on your level, then do not fall for what they have to say, okay? They may have good intentions, don't get me wrong. They may have good intentions, but if they're not where they need to be for you, then they need to politely step back and go do some more work until they're ready to be with you, okay? And what is the outcome for you, Aries? We have the Three of Wands. I love this card. I really love this card just because I'm just a person that I'm always thinking about the future. I'm always dreaming, okay? So Aries, come the end of this month, you're going to be really thinking about your future in a way that you've never thought before, or things that you thought weren't possible suddenly are going to be becoming possible. And it's all going to be just from you shifting your perspective. Just a quick shift in your perspective, just looking at the situation from a different vantage point, is going to give you so much power, okay? Now, the other person, their current energy, they're in the Empress in the reverse. So, this other person, they have, I feel like in the past few months, they have seen you in a whole new way, okay? And it has really got them a little shook, okay? A little shook. And they are now trying to process all of the new insights, okay? And like I said, for some of you guys, you are going to start receiving a lot of new insights about this other person. Things that you may have never thought about them. You might be seeing perspectives that you've never seen. And that's where they were. That's where they were, okay? Or they could still be receiving those insights. But basically, they're having a difficult time. They're having a difficult time with the integration. And some of them are even having a difficult time understanding, okay? Because I think for a lot of them, they may have thought this connection was going one way, and now it's suddenly going another that they didn't expect. But the way that they're seeing you, it is positive, okay? For how they view you, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like a lot of them right now kind of feel a little bit, I want to say discouraged. Like, I feel like they see you being so optimistic, and they see you working on yourself, and they see you doing, you're improving your life and you're doing better, and that is kind of, like I said, it's really messing them up. Like, I feel like they've just never seen you in this light before. They've never seen you be so strong. Especially if they're coming back and trying to, like, get back with you. I feel like a lot of you are like, no. No, babe, like, not right now. Like, I'm doing my own thing, or you're not ready for me. Okay? So I feel like they know that they need to do more work, but it's daunting to them, or they're just not in the right place energetically to do so right now. But how they see the overall connection, we have the Lovers. So like I was saying with the Judgment card in the reverse, they do have good intentions, but it doesn't mean that they're necessarily ready. It doesn't mean that you just have to take them back with open arms. You can take a second and let things simmer down a little bit before you make a decision. Don't make anyone feel like you have to rush to make a decision, because you don't. You are in control of your time, okay? But, however, we have the Lovers in their position and the Eight of Wands in yours. So you might be receiving some communication from them regarding your situation. What they need to realize, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, that they are not trapped. They are not trapped in this situation. Though they may know that they need to do more work, they know it's going to be difficult, but there is nothing holding them back. And I feel like mentally, a lot of them are building this up in their head, like, more than it is. Like, they're thinking that they're going to have to do so much, but what they don't realize that it really is, again, just like a shift in the perspective. Just like you've had a shift in the perspective, they have to make a shift in their perspective as well. However, I feel like their ego is preventing them from doing that, or they're kind of half in, half out. Like, they're kind of on board with what you're talking about and what you're saying and what you're doing, and they see what you're doing and they're inspired by it. But then some of them are just, they're not ready to step up to the plate at the same time. And that's what I'm saying. Like, just because they come back, just because they come for seconds, doesn't mean you have to serve them. So really let that sink in, okay? Now, their outcome. We have the Daughter of Wands in the reverse. So, while you are thinking about your future, they are now thinking about you. Okay? That's great. That's great that they're thinking about you. That's good, you know. That's all fine and dandy. But they also, in doing that, may be neglecting the reality of their situation. Like, if they've recently have had a job fall through, or an income stream fall through, or a project that they're working on didn't go as planned, or they're having some type of career or finance issue, the last thing that they need to be doing is to be focused on you. Like, they need to go and do what it is that they need to do so that they can be successful. Okay? So, let's pull 3 cards. Just messages on what to do moving forward. Okay? 3 most important messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Things that they need to know for the remainder of June. What do they need to know for the rest of June? Okay, we've got that Son of Swords in the reverse, the 5 of Swords, and the Sun in the reverse. Yep. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Daughter of Swords, sorry. Like I was saying, there is no need to be rushing in to anything right now. This is a time to be strategic. This is a time to really think your actions through. You need to be thinking 10 steps ahead. If you always keep that bigger perception in mind, that'll help you with the smaller steps, okay? So again, don't feel like you need to rush into anything right now. We have the 5 of Swords. So people are going to be sabotaging themselves for the rest of June. People's dirty or their hidden traits or the reality about them is going to start coming out. And I feel like this is related to Mars retrograde, which Aries, you really need to make sure that you're on point and really aware of what's going on, because that is directly affecting you. So people are going to be acting in ways in which are not going to be benefiting them at all. Like, people might be more aggressive or more catty or more impatient or impulsive, which is doing absolutely nothing for them. So make sure you're not engaging in that behavior, and if you notice anyone else, just don't take it personal, okay? Sun in the reverse, definitely saying, like, don't feel like just because this person may come back around or you may hear from them or someone may come into your life, don't just throw everything, all the work you've done, away, okay? Like, there's still more work to be done. Don't take everything at face value. Really, you know, really try to just make sure that you're centered for the rest of this month and that no one can shake you from what it is that you're doing, and no one can shake you from your truth. Stay focused on your future, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm sending you guys so much love and positivity for the remainder of June. If you are interested in a private reading, now is the time to get one while I have them on sale. They're only going to be on sale for till the end of June. So definitely get locked in at that sale price so that you can take advantage of that. Because this is definitely a time where you're going to want to know. If you're not already connected in with the energy, you're definitely going to want to know what to expect and what to do. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in July. Bye.